What's good fellas, and ladies too if you're watching. No, it's not Switch here, and today I'm going to teach you guys how I have fun on the console version of Skater XL. These 3 tips not only make the game more fun to play, but they also make you better at the game. With that being said, enough talking, we're getting straight into the tips and clips. The first tip is to break the game mechanics. It's pretty safe to say that most of us gravitated towards Skater XL for the dual analog controls and the way they presented the board's freedom of movement. Having control over flip and shove speed give you the ability to make each trick look unique, but who would have thought they could be used to create tricks the game doesn't have? At this current moment, I've found ways to do late flips, late shoves, late tray flips, and more, consistently. Before we get into that, let's talk about using it for the more practical reason of making tricks look unique. I'll use the nollie tray for explanation purposes. This is a regular nollie tray. Nothing special. Now here's a nollie tray where the shove comes before the flip. Pretty cool, spiraling look from the fact that the board has to flip faster for a clean rollaway. Now here's a late nollie tray. All 3 look different, right? Well, this tip is about going a step further. I've added tricks to my bag that I'm sure no one else has thought about or done. Here's a couple examples. All these have been done by breaking the game's understanding. Late tricks come from doing what I call an air manual and then a quick flick. If you need a more in-depth look at the strategy for consistency in late flips and even late shoves, check out the card I put up in the top right of your screen. I forgot to say this, but the main takeaway is to experiment with shove and flip speeds in conjunction to make new tricks or add steez to existing tricks. Tip number 2. Turn on cruise control. This is the simplest one of them all. Instead of going at things with a line in mind, just flow around the map. You may already do this, but I bet you go with all the tricks you are comfortable doing. For this tip, I want you to go around the map and throw some uncommon tricks at obstacles. This will teach you how to do the movements and you can sharpen them up later. This will be to your advantage because you will either land a really cool line that you've never done, or get inspiration from your failure to create a solid line you want to record. There's a trick somewhere in this clip of me forcing a trick I've never done and it worked perfectly. A fakey backside 180 blunt slide if I'm not mistaken. Here's some other stuff I got completely from following this tip. The important things to remember from this tip are to try challenging tricks and to keep going when you mess up. As long as your skater is still on the board, keep skating. Tip number 3. The color challenge. If you've been watching my videos for the last month, you know I do some crazy things. This was definitely one of those times. This tip is essentially the video idea I had one day to pass boredom that actually made me better. You pick a color and skate every object in a map of which has that color. The one I did was skating every red object in Easy Day High, which was 101 objects. The purpose is to make you adept at skating everything. Some objects will be up against a wall, forcing you to grind at a certain angle. Some may be next to another grind-able object, allowing a double grind. The point is that there will be all kinds of objects and situations, forcing you to overcome them all to complete the challenge. It's both fun and practice because of the challenge it presents. Camera work will improve as well, given you'll have to find a good angle to record each clip. That's all I have for the tips. Hopefully you guys got some use out of this. We are on to our February goal of 40 subscribers, so if you enjoyed the video, consider subscribing. Skater XL content drops every other day here, and I may have some IRL content coming soon. Peace.